star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Miami Heat. I'm Kevin Harlan. Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Khalil Ware.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
So here's Miami's starting group. Mitchell is out there with Hero. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Powell. Then it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Porter. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Back to Hero. Shoots it. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And there's no hesitation from Hero. When the shot's there for him, he is looking to let it fly.
Kicks it out to Giannis. Banked in off the glass.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Hero looking around. From deep. The rebound by Turner. A lot of minute played so far here in the first. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Porter. To the paint. Here's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Prince, just 5 on the clock. It's Porter outside. Rebound by the Heat. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Rollins the pass to Prince. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Mitchell with it, now guarded by Porter. There's Hero with the 3. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Wiggins against Antetokounmpo. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Misses the jumper.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Giannis kicks to Turner. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter. Pass to Rollins. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Hero. Rebounded by the Bucks.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Now, Hero. Last time out, he had 14 points. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oh, Turner in position. Powell with the steal. Down low. Wiggins passes to Adebayo.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
So, Clark, when you think about the league's natural scorers, Norman Powell has to be on that list.
For sure, and I think he's underrated, but everybody can't get top billing on the marquee. I mean, there are going to be guys that do great work that don't tend to get the attention that other guys do. But you look at his production, especially when his minutes go up, I mean, he can put it in the basket. He's a hard guy to deal with. He gets it in transition, mid-range game, shooting threes, and if you're not careful, he'll posterize you too.
And he knocks down the first one.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Prince, and Thomas subbed in for Rollins. And both free throws good for Giannis. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Now here's Thomas. To the inside. Stolen. In transition, here comes Miami. Pass to Giannis. No good on the three. Bucks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Count the basket.
Right on the money. Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
Hawkins the pass to Ware. Here's Giannis. Guarded by Porter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Miles Turner. Green comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Trent subbed in for Porter. Powell, he's checked in for the Heat. Terry Rozier comes in for Giannis. Bucks leading by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now, here's Rozier. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Now Rozier. Shot clock at 5. He lobs it up and stolen by Portis. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Milwaukee on top, up 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Jackson is out there with Thomas. Then there's A.J. Green. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now, here's Kuzma. Outside Thomas. Kuzma with the screen on Smith. The three from Thomas. It's hauled in by the Heat. Fires the three. Smith, no good. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the center. And Kuzma slams it in.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
The Heat trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Jaquez outside. It's good. This game is all even.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Taurean Prince comes in for A.J. Green. And Rollins subbed in for Jackson. Heat also with a sub. Fontecchio's checked in. So it's the Bucks now. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. Here's Antetokounmpo. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Powell. 26 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Prince, the pass to Thomas. Jaquez against Prince. And he makes good on the layup. Prince has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Certainly something to watch. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you, Kevin.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Wiggins kicks to Powell. There's the three. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Outside Thomas. From outside the arc, it's good from long range. Rollins got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Wiggins. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 block shots over the course of the game. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Hero. Following the basket by Giannis. Powell, no one around him. Off target with his 3. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 13-5 run here. And Giannis gets it to go.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
The Heat trail by 10. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking,
Watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A different look for Milwaukee. Miles Turner comes in for Portis, and Porter subbed in for Thomas. And Miami with a change here, too. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Norman Powell. A minute 20 left here in the second. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him. And Prince with the jam.
And Antetokounmpo is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Burns you with his scoring and passing ability.
1:05 left to play in the first half. Hero with it. 9 points in the game so far. And the shot goes in. Hero's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Thomas checked in for Milwaukee. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Bucks leading by 8. Outside, Porter. Pass to Thomas. Inside, and stolen by Wiggins. They're running. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The free throw drops for Jaquez. Jaquez hits both of them. The Bucks leading. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Hero against Thomas. From the arc. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Adebayo. Yep, that one goes in there. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Turner with a screen on Wiggins. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 4. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops. We were out running a little bit. And then we had great spacing against the zone. You know, listen, we started making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been fast. Getting out in the open court and scoring before the defense could get set,
says the Jet. And a look now at some of the games that have yet to tip this evening. Out in Memphis, it'll be the Grizzlies against the Warriors. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
Gentlemen, I can't wait for that game. We've been talking about it for a while.
2 great teams just going at it. We'll see which style of play wins out.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Here's Giannis. Okay, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for Milwaukee did provide some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting.
There's Giannis. Look out below.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 6. It'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Porter passes to Rollins. On the clock. Over Wiggins. The putback. Here's Giannis. And he banks in the layup. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Giannis just doesn't stop working, plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
Wiggins outside. Here's the triple. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Rollins, and slam dunk by Rollins.
Giannis' teammates know he's selfless. He's going to get the ball to the open guy, and it's on you to find your shot.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Third is Miles Turner.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
The Heat trail by 10. Mitchell passes to Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
It's Prince on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in. Prince has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Mitchell kicks to Hero. To halt the run. The shot will not fall.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Turner with a screen on Adebayo. Giannis passes to Prince. Lock at 6. Here's Turner. Wiggins with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Turner with a screen on Mitchell. Porter passes to Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Great showing for him last season. 6th in rebounding. And he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you guys.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. The Heat trail by 14. Wiggins finds Adebayo. Powell feeling it out a bit. Here he goes, and it's sent back by Turner.
Going to need a better effort than that to get it past Turner. He is an elite rim protector.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And then for Miami, Khalil Ware's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Jaime Jaquez in for Mitchell. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hero. Adebayo, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's the Heat missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Adebayo against Portis. Trying to end the drought. Miami no good on that time either. Bucks leading by 16. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Porter against Hero. Hero sets the pick for Jaquez. For 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Rollins the pass to Turner. Shoots from the block. That misses off the backboard. The Heat trail by 18. Pass to Powell. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Porter. Here's Portis. Bucks passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Turner. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, Turner's not just an interior scorer. This guy has a jumper that's really reliable. So you got to honor and respect his shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Adebayo with this screen on Rollins. The shot by Powell, no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Outside, Adebayo. Nailed from three-point land. Adebayo's got 7 points. And so it's Milwaukee. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. A.J. Green out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Giannis passes to Kuzma. Right side, Portis. Shoots over Ware. Nice shot by Portis.
When you watch Portis, he's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight-up good shooter, period.
Pass to Ware. Now Powell. Here's the screen. And the 3 off target.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Kuzma. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ake's bounce pass. Here's Fontecchio. From down in the low post, it goes. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Kuzma. Outside, Green. Launches it. Larson with the rebound. The Heat trail by 15. Powell outside. This one for 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Kuzma. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. To the middle. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Portis adding insult to injury. He'll have a chance for one more.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Some changes here for the Bucks. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Rollins comes in for Cameron Thomas. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Green.
A most valuable role player on this team. Portis' ability to stretch the floor with his shooting, huge.
Powell, the pass to Ware. And here is Hero. Nice D from Porter. Portis kicks to Prince. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slings it in.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Here's Jaquez. Powell for 3. Rollins grabs the board.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Portis a screen on Adebayo. Inside, kicks it out to Prince. Fires for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And a wide open look for Hero. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
That's his 2nd made 3, first of this half.
Giannis against Adebayo. Pass to Rollins. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Portis sets the pick for Porter to the inside. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well-timed play that time by Portis. He's a load coming downhill.
Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Giannis inside. Powell's there.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
I tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now, he's got a big smile on his face.
There's the lob to Portis. Stolen by Hero. It's Powell on the wing. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Heat have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
Boy, you can't say enough about his effort on the boards. He helped them in the battle of possessions all game long.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Jaquez sets a screen for Powell. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Pass to Portis. Now Porter. Here's Giannis. Off target. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball, we knocked down shots, but most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.